Konnichi, what's up guys? Happy New Year and happy Intenyon show for Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. Tokyo Joshi is now over 10 years old and a lot has happened to shake up the status quo in the promotion. 2024 looks to be an interesting year as every wrestler looks to fill the power vacuum, with the Intenyon show being the first opportunity to carve a path for yourself. So without further ado, let's run down the card. To kick off, we have an opening trios tag match of Yuki Kamifuku, Mihiro Kiryu and Toga versus Kayatori Bami, Moka Miyamoto and Juriya Nagano. Kamiyu, Mihiro and Toga look like a great unit. They have teamed up a few times throughout last year, and if TJPW decide to heed my advice and start making factions, Beautiful Blue over here is a good start. Kamiyu had a fantastic end to last year, getting to the finals of the Princess Cup, and I'm ready to see her challenge for the top title. She's also the Queen of Asia champion, and the title looks like it was made for her. Kiryu also had a breakout year in a different way. Instead of making huge wins physically, Kiryu was making huge wins metaphysically. Her match in Hyper Misao's produced show Hype was an eye-opening, touching, and broke the bounds of reality. With another Hype show being teased, I look forward to seeing where Kiryu will go. Their opponents have only teamed up once before, so their synergy may be a problem when compared. However, Juriya and Moka have been trying to strengthen their tag partnership, with them going for the tag titles late last year. Next is another tag match of Mizuki and Runa Okubo versus Haru Kazushiro and Ryo Mizunami. A match made to no doubt help develop Tokyo Joshi's youngest trainees. Haru and Runa have had a great debut year, although neither of them were able to get out of the first round of the rookie tournament that was held last year. So learning from their senpais and tagging alongside them is a great learning opportunity. Surprisingly, Mizuki and Aniki have never faced each other before in any capacity, something that I feel is pretty strange considering how often Aniki has appeared. Of course, seeing Mizuki this low on the card is surprising as she was double champ around this time last year, but taking it easy and re-evaluating yourself can be just as useful than topping a card. As I said, big shakeups and power vacuums happening in Tokyo Joshi. Except there was a really big shakeup to the card, so now this match isn't happening at all. Instead, Mizuki will be in a singles match against Naoka Kata. I'll explain why later. And Haru and Runa will be in a tag team match against Palm, Raku, and Ramkaicho, with Runa and Haru teaming up with Himawari. After that, we have the annual Kaiju vs Superhero Extravaganza, Shoka Nakajima vs Hyper Misao. Last year ended in a tie for the year of the rabbit, as both wrestlers grabbed the stuffed rabbit after suffering through the lumberjack rabbits and kaiju toys. We have no idea what the stipulations are for this year, but Misao has completed her fundraiser for her newest Hyper Cycle, after the last one went through so much punishment before being destroyed by Aja Kong, so I'm sure it will make an appearance. It is also the year of the dragon, if my Jackie Chan animated adventures knowledge is correct, so something dragon themed to be sure. Then we have a singles match of Riho versus Suzuki Shino. Riho has returned to TJPW, her last match being at Wrestle Princess 3. That's a whole stinking year ago! She'll be facing Shino Suzuki, the latest member of the Up Up Girls, who will be sure to learn much from the veteran Riho, before being laid out by her foot stomps and double knees. After that, we have a singles match of Aja Kong versus Wakana Uhura. Wakana has been very good at winning tournaments. She won the Dream on the Ring tournament to get into Tokyo Joshi, and then won the Rookie tournament last year as well. Her prize? Facing Aja Kong, of course. Aja Kong was one of the prime trainers for the Dream on the Ring girls, and so now gets to test one of the trainees she helped develop. Then we have a special singles match of Rina Yamashita versus Maki Ito. It's the Deathmatch Amazon versus the Blood Idol. Ito has been absent from TJP for most of 2023, spending more time in GCW, and hanging out with the wrong crowd. She has learned a lot about being hardcore by being in many bloody matches and pushing herself to do more death-defying stunts, making Hikaru Noa, the Deathmatch Princess, feel inadequate, I'm sure. This is actually a rematch from last June, with Ito going over to GCW to face Rina Yamashita during GCW's Thank Me Later show. It was an expected, hard-hitting fight with Rina winning and Ito wanting revenge. Rina Yamashita appeared in Tokyo Joshi before, facing Hikari Noa in the first deathmatch for the promotion. She is the GCW Ultraviolent Champion. It doesn't look like that championship is on the line, but a win over Rina in TJPW might secure a title shot later in GCW. Next we have a match for the International Princess Championship. It's the champion Max the Impaler versus challenger Yuki Arai. Favour is on the side of Max as she visited a temple with Pom to get her fortune, and it came out good luck. After beating Rika for the belt, Max has been globe-trotting as a one-person wrecking crew, winning championship matches in England, Canada, and defeating the big kaiju on her home turf. Yuki Arai has been looking to carve a path for her singles career. She was once tag champion with Saki Akai, but now Akai has retired from wrestling, with Arai trying to make her proud by winning a title. But the person who put an end to Arai and Akai's tag championship run was Max, so that will be playing on her mind. After that, we have a match for the Princess Tag Championship. It's champions Free Wi-Fi, Hikari Noa and Naoki Kata versus challengers Daisy Monkey, Arisa Endo and Suzume. Except this match isn't happening at all either. Instead, what's happened is Hikari Noa cannot perform at the January 4th show due to her personal health, and we are not sure when she is due to return. Thusly, the titles have been relinquished from Free Wi-Fi. Thank you. And instead, the titles will be up for the line for the winner of a triple threat tag match. So it's going to be Daydream, Rika Tatsumi and Mio Watanabe versus Daisy Monkey, Suzume and Arisu Endo versus Team Unnamed, Ryo Mizunami and Yuki Aino. It's really unfortunate because this is Nao's first title that she's ever won, and she has to basically give it up without actually having lost it. Yeah, as I said, big shakeups, like 4 days before. Yeah, 4 days before the freaking show is due to take place. Great. Okay. Daydream have had a year apart last year, with Rika beating Miu for the international title, with Rika defending it throughout the year before losing it at Wrestle Princess. Perhaps this year will be about growing stronger together and going for the tag titles. The Max Heart tournament is coming up, so that would be a good opportunity. Suzume has also been gunning for the tag titles, first with former TJP wrestler Mirai Mayumi and now Arisu. Arisu also had a really good end of the year by pinning Shoka Nakajima as part of the New Gen versus the Veterans. The crowd reaction behind her was really something, so here's hoping she can carry on that momentum through 2024. Finally, it's your main event for the Princess of Princess Championship. It's champion Mio Yamashita versus challenger Masha Slamovich. As I said, a big power vacuum has occurred in TJP, shaking up the established roster and positions of TJ. All but for one, and that is your ace, Miu. After beating Mizuki for the title, Miu's back on top and no one seems ready to face the ace just yet. Instead, Miu has been facing outside invaders from overseas, first with Regina and then Dil Mio Exo, but Masha might be able to topple her. First of all, her name is Slamovich, which is awesome. Secondly, Masha was able to beat Miu when 1-2-Million faced her at the Prestige Wrestling joint show, Slamovich pinning Miu and proving why she is the next in line to take a shot at the Princess title, and perhaps bringing the biggest shake-up to TJPW with a foreign wrestler taking the belt for the first time. Tokyo Joshi Pro 24 will stream live on wrestle-universe on January 4th. You can sign up for free and get 2 weeks free, no commitment. The show will also include English commentary. Let me know what matches you're looking forward to, and I'm really looking forward to the show and what this year brings. So see you next time for the best matches of 2023. Ta-ta.